Good day, everyone. This is Alvin again from the Philippines, and today we are going to talk about my final prediction for Miss World 2019. So, the pageant is going to be within 24 hours from now, and I am very excited to know who's going to be the successor of Mexico's Vanessa Ponce de Leon, who's been an amazing Miss World. And I am also under pressure because I have predicted Mexico to win last year, so this is going to be very, very exciting. I have actually selected my top 15, and I am following the format that has been applied last year. And as I make my top 15, I have come to realize that I will be missing out some ladies that I personally like and love. So instead of 15, I'll just make it top 20 just to give recognition to the ladies whom I think could pull some surprises. So let's begin. My number 20 is Hungary. Cristina Nagipal. I am not sure if her top 40 top model placement could help her, but she's super stunning in this competition. My number 19 is England. Basha Mukherjee. I seriously don't understand what happened to England in this competition. She was a heavy favorite prior to arrival, but didn't do well in any fast track event. So let's just stay hopeful with the judges' picks because they still can pick whoever they wanted to put in the top 40. Hopefully England will be there. My number 18 is Puerto Rico. Daniela Rodriguez. She is a very strong when it comes to public speaking. Her story of surviving cancer and writing books are just so inspiring. And with that, she has a chance to pull some votes to make it. My number 17 is Mongolia. Sevelma Amandak. She did so well in this competition, from head-to-head challenge to finishing top 10 in Beauty with a Purpose and top 27 in talent. She could be up there, but I don't see her finishing very high. And my number 16, Malaysia. Alexis Su Anso. Her top 15 finish in Beauty with a Purpose could really help her a lot. Her work towards dumped newly born babies are just unbelievably courageous and something that deserves some recognition. And also she speaks very, very strongly about it. Even her public speaking skills are also good. So I think Malaysia could potentially get a placement this year. Now let's proceed to my original top 15, starting with my number 15, Kenya. Maria Wavinia. She finished top 40 in top model and top 32 in sports. Kenya is one of the well-spoken women this year, and she is also very, very beautiful during the entire competition that I saw her. She already stand out to me during the picking of the grouping for the head-to-head challenge, and she looked amazing during the head-to-head challenge. So I really hope that could help her do well in this competition, because aside from beauty, she still has a lot to offer. She's still got a lot to offer to this pageant. My number 14, Brazil. Alice Miali. Although Brazil is quite low in my prediction, I still think that she is one of the ladies this year that could surprisingly pull an upset and could win. She is super stunning, not just in photos, but also in motion. She made it in the head-to-head challenge and entered the top 10 of top model. My number 13, Moldova. Elizaveta Kuznetova. I am super happy that this woman wasn't ignored in Miss World. She's one of the ladies that I am keeping my eye on. So seeing her do well in head-to-head challenge, finished top 40 in top model and top 32 in sports, is already a great achievement. But with her beauty, she could potentially go as high as top 15. My number 12, Uganda. Oliver Nakakande. I actually prefer last year's Miss Uganda than hers. However, it cannot be denied that she has performed her best at this competition. I think her physical features, are too strong to me, which is something that I don't see as Miss World. However, doing well in head-to-head challenge, finishing 5th in top model and top 32 in sports is something that we have to commend about her. And with that, I feel a placement is coming. My number 11 is Philippines. Michelle D. Honestly, I love the regional selection of Miss World, but I don't think that it's going to be an advantage for Philippines this year, who are competing against very, very strong competitors from Asia Pacific region. She did well in the head-to-head challenge in top 14 top model, and she could do it. But for winning, I don't see that as a high possibility. There's a chance, but I don't think the possibility is very high. But with her grace, charm, and speaking skills, she might pull some surprises. My number 10, Jamaica. Tony Ann Singh. She was the winner of talent event and she finished top 40 in top model. Jamaica usually do well in Miss World, but with the regional selection, I think there is a possibility for her to be chosen. But she has a strong competitor at this region also, but I will not be surprised if she will be the one chosen against the competitor that I placed higher, because Miss World loves Jamaica. We've seen that many times. And she's also an excellent speaker. And as what I've said, Jamaica is usually up there all the time. My number 9, Mexico. Ashley Alvidrez. I think Mexico made an excellent choice and selection of choosing her to be the defender of the crown. Mexico is actually an excellent speaker and she speaks with so much class, confidence, and intelligence. She could be a potential spoiler for the American region. My number 8, Nepal. Anushka Shrestha. Well, Nepal is already in the top 40 after winning the Multimedia Award. Nepal just proved that they are someone that should not be ignored this year. After acing the head-to-head challenge and creating and working with her amazing Beauty with a Purpose entry, I think she's on her way to the semifinals, which already is, but I think she could go even higher. Nepal will not disappoint this year. I can see her going far and even farther than this placement that I gave her. My number 7 is Indonesia. Princess Meganondo, another candidate that we mustn't ignore. Indonesia has been doing so well in this pageant and they are very consistent about it. They did well in the head-to-head challenge, finished top 40 in top model, and top 10 in Beauty with a Purpose. For this year, I truly believe that Indonesia will be sailing through the semifinals very smoothly. My number 6, Vietnam. Long Thuy Linh. I am so proud of Vietnam. Prior to arrival, she has been one of my favorites and I am super proud that she delivered well in this competition. She's second in top model and entered the top 10 in Beauty with a Purpose entry, which I think she could win also. She could also be a great choice to represent the Asia and Oceania region because of her overall performance and quality as a contender. In fact, even though Vietnam is just 6 in my list, she's one of the ladies that I could potentially see as someone who could win Miss World 2019. Now let's go to my top 5. And for my top 5, this includes my favorite from each and every region this year. So we have the Caribbean, the Americas, Europe, Asia and Oceania, and Africa. So it's my top bets for each region, and I just rank them on whom I think will place 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and Miss World 2019. My 5th place goes to Venezuela, Isabela Rodriguez, again. If you have been following my Miss World prediction, you know how much I adore Venezuela for finally walking the path of Miss World. They definitely know how things work now. And with her performance this year, which includes head-to-head challenge, top 40 in top model, and top 10 in Beauty with a Purpose, I am very positive that she could be the flag bearer of the Americas. It would be nice to see them do well again in Miss World. My 4th place is Trinidad and Tobago. Tia-Jane Ramey, another candidate who really made me proud because of what she has achieved in this competition. She may be 4th in my list, but I would still love to see Trinidad and Tobago go all the way, even up to winning this year. She did so well during the head-to-head challenge, top model, and sports event. With her beauty and charm in public speaking, the night could possibly end as a celebration for her and for her island. And wait, before I announce my final three, you can really notice that my favorites for my final prediction are usually the same favorites from my previous leaderboards. And this doesn't only happen in Miss World, but also in other pageants if you've been following my leaderboard. So I think you'll notice that. My third place goes to Nigeria. Inyekachi Douglas. She definitely is the best performer in Miss World activities, and she did well in all of it. Many will be asking, why didn't you pick her as your winner? Then I imagined Vanessa Ponce de Leon is hosting the head-to-head challenge and how amazing she was in there. Do I see Nigeria pulling the same or even better than that? For now, not yet. But I will not be surprised to see her finish in the top 3 or even winning the whole thing. Nigeria is such a bundle of joy and positive energy, and it would be great to see her as Miss World. Plus, if she wins, it would be nice to see both African winners from the big 2 pageants of the universe. And my second place goes to France. Ophélie Mezzino. France got one of the best inspiring and motivating story this year. We all know that she has been raised by her parents who are both deaf. I cannot imagine the difficulties of this experience, but at the same time, all the great realizations and lessons that she learned from it, which resulted to her cooperation on and participation with organizations involving the deaf community. She placed 4th in Top Model, top 10 in Between the Purpose, and top 32 in sports. And she is also a very strong speaker. I would love to see France win their second Miss World title after 66 years. And my Miss World 2019 is India. Suman Rao. From predicting her as my bet to win Femina Miss India 2019 to now Miss World 2019, I always knew that she would be a perfect representation of India in Miss World. She's one of the most beautiful faces that India has sent to this pageant, and I think she could pull a victory. If they pulled a back-to-back victory before, a sandwich victory would be easy for them. She did well in head-to-head challenge, 3rd in Top Model, top 10 in Between the Purpose, in top 27 in talent. She has proved that she's such a phenomenal candidate who is just amazing in different aspects that we are looking for a future Miss World. And she can be an inspiration for her country and for many young women around the world. And that's amazing because that's the kind of Miss World that we wanted to see. Someone that could inspire not just one people, not just one country, but the entire world. Yes, India is a Miss World powerhouse, but this candidate is again worthy of the blue crown. India is ready for their 7th victory. So that's it. These are my top 20 favorites from Miss World 2019. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.